Hey, what up, YouTube? Still here, catch with a video that I haven't made in a very long time. I know you guys missed me. I know I missed you. So let's hop right into it. As the title will say, I got full Graceful. Well, I guess I don't have it yet, but I have all the tokens right here. And it took a long ass time, but we'll get into that in a minute. We're just gonna run over here. We're gonna trade Grace. This is of course in the Rogue's Den. That's where you get it. There's the hood, the cape, the top, the bottom, the gloves, the boots, and I'm gonna buy them all. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. Alright, so that's what full Graceful looks like. I personally wouldn't. I don't know. I don't really like how it looks. Hold on. Alright, let's see the stats of this. Alright, let's just take all this off. You know, half those don't even give any stats. Alright, that's your stats. You got no combat stats whatsoever, but you got negative 22 kg to your weight, which in my opinion, is actually like insane. Personally, in my opinion, I feel that they were just gonna implement this. They should have just brought Agile back, but you know what? I'm not gonna fucking complain because if it was Agile, I would have had to get a lot higher agility than I did. All right, now for all the questions which you guys probably have about the graceful clothing. Now, uh, for the first question, like how rare is it to get tokens? Tokens, pretty much on every course except for the level 91. I can't actually report on the 91 because obviously I haven't been there yet. But for all of them, it's about 12 tokens an hour. Saying that running the course constantly. Some people sit there and alk at one point, wait for the random spawns. I wouldn't recommend that. It seems to take a lot longer. I never tried it myself, but I just had friends tell me it takes a lot longer. But yeah, it's gonna take you a long ass fucking time if you plan on going for this. It took me about 23 hours of gameplay, which was spread across around 3 days. It took me to get this. I mean, I guess that's not really all that long, given the fact I'll always have this now unless I die with it. But God forbid I fucking die, because I just know that's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna die. I just jinxed myself. Watch, within the next video, I'm gonna die. Yes, you heard me right. I said next video. I am gonna start making videos again. I know I've said this a million times, but, here I am again. I had a lot of shit I had to fucking deal with, and I didn't feel like playing RuneScape, but here I am back again. I'm not gonna go too much into fucking detail with everything for in case someone's watching this that doesn't give a shit who I am. It just wants to know about the graceful clothing. Now, uh, the thing is, they implemented the new rooftop courses, which I'm gonna show you in a second. Pretty much almost all of them. I can't show you all of them, unfortunately. I'm not going to run through each and every course, like, run the fucking course, but I'm going to show you where to start all of them in just a moment. It does not show up in the agility tooltip for some reason. Look, none of them are there. But I'm going to show you level by level which ones to do and just a few tips, I guess. I wouldn't really call them tips. There's not really a lot of tips. It's just pretty basic shit running around a fucking circle for 8 years. Diamond, yes! Did I get it? Yes! All right. Well, let's go show you that shit. All right. Well, the first one, if you're starting off from the basic level, by the way, the lowest level you can begin these, I believe, is 10. There are 9 different courses. I'm pretty sure it starts at 10, and that is going to start you right here at the Draenor Village course. Where I am right now, it's pretty much right above where you start the Vampire Slayer quest. That you're going to climb this rough wall right here, if you can see that. A lot of them are actually kind of hard to find, which is why I'm showing you where to start them. Like doing the course themselves, that's easy, but like a lot of times the starting points are actually kind of a bitch to find. So yeah, first one you're going to start to here. This is from 10 to 20. You're going to go to Draenor. The second one, which of course will be 20 to 30, you're going to want to go to Alcara. This is by the tanning shop, which is north of the bank. It's right here. Of course, if you've been to Alcara before, this obviously should look very familiar. You're going to climb up this rough wall right here. And of course, once you get up to the course, there'll be arrows on the rooftop showing you exactly where to go and how to complete the course. I'm not going to do every single course because it might take too long. And besides, I couldn't do level 80s and 90s anyway, so it would just be kind of incomplete. So I'd rather just not do that. But yeah, 20 to 30, you want to go to Alcara. From levels 30 to 40, you're going to want to go to Varrock. This is right near the teleport, really easy to find. You're just going to teleport. You're going to wind up right over here. And you just want to come down here to the east wall of the general store. And again, you're going to climb, guess again, another rough wall. Yeah, they're really creative with these starts, but don't worry, they actually do get different. But yeah, that's where you're going to start this. This is 30 to 40. You just want to go to Varrock. Nothing too complicated here. The next one, we're going to visit you in Canifis. So here we are at Canifis. It's going to be right north of the bank. This is from levels 40 to 50. You're going to want to start off by climbing this tall tree right here. I told you, they get different. It's no longer rough walls. We've upgraded to trees. Anyway, but yeah, this is 40 to 50, and there's going to be an interesting tip I'm going to bring it to the next course, which is at Falador, which of course going to be training on 50 to 60. I'll let you know when we get there. One moment. So here we are. You're going to be training here from levels 50 to 60 at the Falador rooftop course. You're going to climb up the rough wall, just like that guy's doing. I know we've downgraded back to rough walls. I'm sorry I lied to you. There's another rough wall. But anyway, you're pretty much right here. This was actually kind of hard to find. And the bank is right here. If you can see my mouse, that's the east bank right there. You're just going to come over here. It's south of the party room. Not all that hard to find, but it took me a while to find it at first because, again, these aren't on your mini map. I don't know why, but I imagine they'll update that very soon. But anyway, as for the tip I was going to say with this, if you are going for full graceful like I did, uh, and you don't mind losing XP, which I didn't, I mean, I did mind lose XP, so obviously I bared with this. But if you don't mind losing XP, I do highly recommend doing Canifis, like right past Falador on this fucking Seers. You know, just keep on doing Canifis to 60, because if you're trying to get maximum tokens per hour, I don't know if you may or may not have heard the rumor, but I can confirm it that you do get tokens somewhat slower at this course. Now, on most other courses, except for the level 91, of course, on all the other courses, it is approximately 12 tokens per hour, and this one only yields about 9 to 10 if you're lucky an hour. So yeah, they are pretty slower. And believe me, you'll see them after you train a long ass time on this course, exactly like I did. So again, if you don't mind, losing some XP and you're trying to get the fastest tokens possible to get to this and just get it over with, I highly recommend just skipping this course. But again, if you are going for the max XP, which of course I was, I do recommend doing this course instead. 'Cause in fact, it does give a pretty ample amount of experience above Canopus. Not too significant, but obviously it does make a huge difference if you're going to be spending hours and hours here. So next, we're going to be moving on to the next course, which is located in Seers Village. I'll see you in a second. So here we are. You're going to be training here from level 60 to 70. This is the Seers Village Rooftop Agility course. You're going to want to start it by climbing up this wall right here. It's really kind of hard to see. There's nothing too visible to click. Another side note, a funny thing about the rooftop courses, look, you notice how I turn my cam, this black line shows up? A lot of times during the course and finding the course, a lot of times that black line marks where you're supposed to click, so just helpful tip there. I mean, it doesn't really get any complicated of trying to find where you are up there, believe me. Nothing's too complicated, but I'm just saying, a lot of times that black line will appear, and it's usually separates where you can click and where you can't click when jumping from rooftops or something. So just a little tip there. So you're going to climb up this window. It is a little disguised. You want to click right below the window, climb up wall, and it's going to take you up there. You're going to go around the circle, and you're going to run all the way back here. It's a pretty standard course, pretty decent experience an hour. And now I'm going to show you the next course, the one I'm currently on in Pollnivneach. All right, so here we are in Pollnivneach. This is where you're going to be training from level 70 to 80. You're going to start the course by hopping up on this basket, which is right south of the Camel Trader. If you remember doing the feud, I believe it is, the quest. I'm not 100% sure on that, but if you remember doing that, if you remember buying the camel, it's going to be right south of that. But anyway, this is from 70 to 80. This is currently what I'm on. If you need help getting to Pollnivneach, I can show you right now. As you can see right here, this is Al Carrot right here. I'm sorry it has to be a little smaller, but within the resizing, blah, 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 webcam shit, whatever. Anyway, from Lumbridge Gate, from like, say you're coming from Lumbridge, you want to go down here. If you can see this line, you go around here, you want to go around here. Go to the Shantae Pass. You're going to want to buy a Shantae Pass from the guy for 5 GP. It's not shit, I know. If you're broke, sorry, you're fucked. Can't get here. Anyway, then if you've done the feud, you can actually take the carpet ride from right here, which will get you down to here way faster, which is where we are now. But if not, you're gonna have to walk. It's not really all that hard. You're just running straight down. You want to take a slight left, and boom, you'll end up right here in Poldovich, and it's just a little bit south. It's right here. It's gonna be right northwest of the bar. So now, nextly, I'm going to show you the Releka course, which is where you're going to be trading from 80 to 90, and I'll see you in a second. All right, from levels 80 to 90, you're almost there. You're going to be wanting to train at the Releka rooftop course. Of course, I can't go up this. I'm only 70. It sucks, but this is exactly why I didn't want to show all the courses because obviously I couldn't show this one or the last one. But again, 80 to 90, it's going to be right by the clothes shop. If you walk right into Releka, you're just going to come down. If you can see my mouse, your like entrance is about right here. You just want to come down south, take a left at the giant meat hall, and then you're going to want to go right over here to buy the lunar ship that you take for whatever, the lunar place. I forget what it's called. Lunar Isle. The Lunar Isle boat, it's going to be right south of that. As you can see, this guy is just going to climb up. And unfortunately, yes, that is another rough wall. I'm sorry, guys. We have downgraded again. I told Jagex 1,000 times to stop with all these rough walls, but hey, they don't listen to me. I'm just a little guy. But anyway, lastly, we're going to show you the next course, which is Ardoin, however the hell you want to pronounce it. Of course, I've heard that's how it's pronounced. But Ardy, whatever the hell you want to call it, that's going to be our last course, and we're going to show you that in just a minute. Look at this fucker killing a unicorn. What the fuck did he do to you? And lastly, here we are, guys, the course that you'll be taking from 90 to 99. This, of course, is also a 1 to 99 agility guide, which, I didn't even really think about until I just started doing this. But yeah, you want to take 90 to 99. Again, if you're getting the outfit, you're probably never even worry about going here unless you're already a really high agility. But this is the one that is going to give you increased tokens per hour. I honestly don't know the rates because, again, I'm not high enough level to get here, and I hopefully will be soon. But anyway, you just want to climb up these wooden beams right here. Yep, we've upgraded to beams now. No more rough walls. You'll never have to deal with another rough wall again once you hit 90 agility. So, there's that. But yeah, from so again, from 10 to 20, Draenor Village. 20 to 30, Alcarid. 30 to 40, Varrock. 40 to 50, Canopus. 50 to 60, Falador. 60 to 70, Seers Village. 70 to 80, Pollnivneach. 80 to 90, Orleka. And 90 to 99, Ardoin. Now, if you have any additional questions on how to get this graceful clothing or anything about agility training, just feel free to ask in the comments, yo. But as always, this has been Noley, and it's been great making another video for you guys, and hopefully I can make a lot to become in the future from now. Anyway, but as always, peace!